You say, no, I'd be cool. Just with a chat normal. I did online safe. I did online with you. If you check YouTube, you will see say you did there.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
so we'll
this
catch
one.
you for you. We'll hear you direct. Yeah, you hear me?
Is it?
Yeah, you hear me now.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, so
You hear me?
today's topic. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you completely. But I think a whole lot of these my viewers they don't understand pidgin, so we can try to speak a little bit a straightforward English. And the topic is Black Americans moving to Africa. Um, First of all, let's know where are you living and where you are talking from. I think it's very important. Yes, where you are living and where you are talking. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. All right, so guys, it's your boy, the Supreme Leader, and I'm here with a
Oh,
friend of mine who want to share some few things with us. So I just decided to come online, unexpected time, and I know most of you people are not online. But then, if you are online, give it a thumb up and leave your comment at the comment section. And this is a very important topic. Why is it important? Because we have a lot of fake Pan African YouTubers online lying to our own black people about Africa. So I decided to take this what do you call it this particular topic and then talk more about it and help you guys too as well. All right. So first of all, I'm already online with this friend of mine. What is your name and where are you talking from? Because they would like to know. So let's go.
okay. First of all, let me say thank you for adding me to this forum to share my thoughts
Okay. Yeah.
on the subject
Mm,
today. Yeah. My name is Michael, and
perfect.
I'm calling from Tema. Tema, based
Tema.
in the Greater
Oh,
Accra
a
region
fantastic place.
in Ghana.
Wow. Yes, I heard in Tema you guys have oil refinery and all that in Tema. Is it true?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of big things. That's very true. We have a lot of big things happening here in Tema.
Okay, this is fantastic. And
One of the biggest
so
industrial
it
areas
is.
in Ghana.
So they have a lot of industries in Tema too as well.
Yes, very
Apart from the oil refinery.
big industry.
Hello,
Yeah,
Tana. You are online.
Tana.
Okay, Tana, I see you. Yes, yes, Tana is here. You know, one of yeah. He's. I think he's talking from Ghana. He says the name of the city is Tema, right?
Yeah, Tema.
Yes, Tema. It's one of the popular cities in Accra. They don't consider it to be Accra though, but to be frank with you, we consider it to be Accra. All right, so let's take it like this. What is your idea when it comes to hey Daniani, ¿cómo está? Vou cacionares, Daniani. Vai don't vai. Yes. So I wanted to ask you. Now there is something they call year of return in Ghana. Am I lying?
Yeah.
Or if I'm not lying. All right. So tell me, what do you think about this year? What do you think about Year of Return? Do you think the YouTubers vlogging about Year of Return are they really vlogging the truth about Africa? What because I'm sure you have been through the internet too as well, and you have watched a lot of YouTube videos too as well. So what is your idea? Because when I do talk about these things, I do get attacked and all that. So I think it's a good idea you are here. So tell us, what do you think about the year of return?
Well, I would say the year of return, basically, the intentions or the thoughts behind this year of return was to give our brothers and sisters who have been outside Ghana. This is not just saying those who are giving birth here, but we are way back in time, history. You know about these. You know the history of how blacks ended up in these foreign countries. So there was an agreement, or there was a program that was being led by our current president in Ghana, uh, President Nana Akufo-Addo,
Okay.
that want to give this opportunity to our brothers and sisters outside the country to, I mean, come home and experience what Ghana is. You know, some of them haven't been in Ghana throughout the whole
Okay,
life. Some of them
but
hasn't.
first of all, you said something about coming back home.
Yeah.
Do you think they can simply call the place home? Like going back to Africa, do you think they can simply call it home as Black Americans around the world, or not only Black Americans but blacks around the world? Because we have blacks here where I am living. I'm living in Brazil, and we have a lot of black people who also want to visit Africa. Okay, so uh,
Well,
basically, we have a lot
well,
of these black people from any part of the world. So, what you said home? We want to know, what do you mean by that? Do you think is really like home? Because we have house, we have home, and everybody understand the meaning of home. But I want you to let us understand the kind of home you are talking about.
okay. So basically, when I say home, um, what I want to say is our roots as blacks
Okay,
definitely isn't from um, Europe, or let me say US.
okay,
Our roots as blacks, we know blacks originated from Africa. So
okay.
that's my definition of home. Yes. Whether your home is tidy, or whether your home is dirty, or whether your home is
Rashid
good,
Ayat, I see you, my Jamaican. Shout out to
whether
Jamaica,
your
Kingston.
home is dirty, uh, has been,
Mm,
I mean, the image of your home has been tarnished by, I mean, bad leaders. It's still home.
okay, you are saying it's still home, fine. But what I was simply asking was, do you like the home that you said? Are they going to be received like the way if we from Africa when we go back home even without money and we are poor, like we can still call it home? Do you like this is the perception I like this is what I'm simply asking you because a lot of fake pan African YouTubers online. And most of the time, when we come online, we say the truth. People attack us and then say we hate what they are doing. You understand? But me, I make it clear that even though they are going back to Africa, they call it home, but they shouldn't understand it completely that it is home. That when you get there, even with your, uh, even when you go there, you are not, you don't have money and stuff like that. You are going to be welcome and stuff like that. So I want your side of explanation. When you say home, are they going to be given a place to sleep? Are they going to be supported even when they come there? They don't have money. Like, how is it like? These are some of the things I
Okay.
want.
Okay. So, well, if you haven't been in Ghana before, you obviously can't say even if it's your ancestral roots, the home of birth, or home of where your roots coming from. You can't say it's home if you don't have money and you have no one in Ghana. Obviously, you have nowhere to sleep, so you have to. I mean, try. You have to. I mean, arrange your accommodation before you step in the country. I may say Ghana
And
isn't like the Western world. Yes, we have a lot of challenges compared to the Western world because Ghana is still a developing country.
okay, you said something about like it's not like the Western world because sometimes when I talk about these things, people simply attack me on these particular things. Like for example, my last video I was talking about if they should come to Africa or they should move to Africa and they don't have money. None of these YouTubers who come online and then say, "Come home, Africa is home." They won't give them a place to sleep. Uh, what do what do you say about that? Do you think when they go there, like they say, because you said it's home, it's roots, they are following the roots back home and stuff like that. And I'm making it clear to people that most of the fake, because I'll add fake to it, most of the fake Pan African YouTubers, they do it for money and stuff like that. They are simply lying to them about the typical home that we are talking about. Because when we talk about typical home, we are talking about uh, hospitalization, yeah, which is how people will receive you and how people will treat you. That is what I typically talk about when I talk about these kind of topics. Yet I do get attacked. So what is you are living in Africa, and I guess you have seen a whole lot of Black Americans too visiting there too as well. Your definition of home, you have defined it, and I was simply asking you. I'm still asking you, what do you think? Do you think when they come without money, are they going to be received very well? Like, are they going to be given that kind of welcome that we get as Africans? That when we travel, we go back home, even when we don't have money, we get some kind of welcome from maybe some certain friends or family like that. Are they going to get the same?
Okay, so what I'll say is, obviously, if they come, obviously when they are coming in the country, even the thought that the Ghanaian people or their hosts have in mind that, hey, these people are coming from the Western world, so they have money, they will open their hands to them to receive them. But the moment maybe they find out that they can get no benefits from them, that's why they'll leave them hanging.
Okay, so I
So
was talking about this.
because they think they are going to be getting something, they'll open their hands to them to receive them warmly. But the moment they get to know that, no, this person is no of use or of benefit to me, then they start depriving them.
Okay, so therefore, what I said about when they go back there, when they are going back there, they should go with money and also be aware of nothing like a true love. I'm real about that because if someone
No,
is not going to
you
benefit
cannot
from
go to
you,
Ghana
and
empty-handed. You have to have money.
okay, perfect. And alongside, there is another question that I wanted to ask you too as well. I know you've been watching these YouTube people online, Wadamaya, what's the name? The popular YouTubers, African YouTubers. I know you've been watching them. What is your say about the way they promote the whole African thing? What is your are they saying everything about Africa, or like they are hiding a lot? What is your say on that?
Well, they don't give the truth facts about what's happening in Africa. I don't blame them because most of these people are I mean, don't feel what a lot of Africans feel. There's a lot of poverty still in Africa,
Yes,
and
a lot.
the obviously yes, obviously those YouTubers are at least middle class, rich to middle class. So they are going to say their experience from what they from where they are coming from what they see. So it's it's clearly that they are not going to talk about the bad side or the poverty or the poor side of Africa because they don't see it. But it's very important
Okay,
for them to
yeah.
relay information to the world. They have to at least dig and find more information. So if they're going to tell people about Africa, it's not just going to be something that they think it is, talking about something good. Meanwhile, there's a lot to talk about, and hiding the West and some of the most important stuff about Africa from their viewers. I think that is condemning, and it's very appalling. Yeah.
Yeah. There is one more thing. There is one more thing. Uh, you said it all. You said it all, though. But then, what I wanted to hear from you also about these fake Pan African YouTubers. You talked about poverty in Africa. Okay, do you think it's right for them to lie about all this bad stuff that is going on in Africa, like to our own black people who want to relocate to Africa from Europe, from United States, any part of the world, they want to relocate to Africa. Do you think it's right for them to hide the bad side? Because when you talk about Africa, we have the negative side of it is even huge. And these are one of the things when I talk, people do attack me that I don't talk positive. But I'm talking about reality here because I am the son of the street. And there are millions of people on the street suffering too, just like how I was before. You understand? So I think it disturbs me to see people lie about some certain things because these people that these fake Pan African vloggers are giving hope to come to Africa, they they are making most of them even let me just say drop their foreign passports and stuff like that to come for the African passport, which I think is very bad. If you want somebody, if you love somebody for real, you don't have to hide anything from that person. You simply have to open up. You understand? Somebody, Theodore
Yeah.
Ali, what a man always say he is promoting the positive side of Africa. So he is not wrong by what he's doing because he wants to project the positive only. Yes, but when you talk about, it's not wrong. Like I said, it's not wrong for Wadamaya to project Africa. But then you are talking to our own our own black people in Europe, in US, in wherever they are, South America. Are you going to hide the fact about what is really going on for them to drop their passport when they come? Because we, okay, let me just ask my friend Mr. Michael this question. Mr. Michael, do you think it is right for our fake Pan African vloggers to lie about? If you say you are projecting Africa, fine, is in a positive way, it's fine. But don't you think it is also important to let them know the reality and the fact about Africa? Yeah, can you hear me? Are you there? Hello? Hello, are you there? Hello, I think his line, I don't know, he cannot hear me. I was trying to ask him this very important question. So anyone who wants to join this chat can simply click the link and I read. Let me see if I can get him on a phone call here. Are you there, Mr. Michael? Are you there? Oh, I think, let me see. Maybe he's on call or something. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's internet or something. Okay, so if you want to be part of this conversation, you can simply click the link below so that you can join us and then tell us about your opinion on what is going on with the fake Pan African vloggers who are hiding a lot from our own black people who want to relocate to Africa. If you think it's right to only talk about the positive side of Africa without telling them the truth, because a lot of them are taking the risk to drop their comfort, which is the passport that they are holding. A lot of them are dropping the passport because they think it is green in Africa. Perfect. Sydney, I think I would love to see you on this chat too as well. If you can join us, I'm trying to reach my friend back. Hello, hello. Let me see. I think he is not there. Let me see if I can get him back. All right. So, like I say, you can be promoting Africa. Okay, you can be promoting Africa, but then you have to remember that the truth is the truth. You have to remember the truth is the truth. You cannot hide the truth from your own people. When you want them, when you want them to come to Africa, you tell them the positive side and also let them know the negative side too as well. They are our own people. They are our own black people. So if you say you are promoting Africa, it's not a bad thing, but then you have to let them know the typical side of Africa too as well, because most of them are okay. He's online. Okay. Yes. Are you back, Mr. Michael? Yeah, are you back?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, perfect. He's back. Okay, so I was asking a question. Do you think it is right for our fake Pan-African vloggers to only talk about the positive side without letting our own black people know the truth on ground? Because it is risky. They are dropping their passports, their European passport, and what do you call it, and their American passport and stuff like that, and then relocating to Africa based on lie. So, what is your take on this? Do you think it is right to simply say you are promoting Africa, so you are going to be only talking about the positive side without taking them deep into what is really happening on the ground? What is your say?
Wow. I find that really hard to believe uh, to hear that the fact that black Americans or our brothers and sisters in the Western world are relocating to in Africa and dropping their passports for a Ghanaian passport. Let me use Ghanaian for this perspective, because Ghana, as I said earlier, is still a developing country. Well, there's a lot of hard times here. The systems in Ghana don't work pretty well. We don't really have uh, good policies. We don't have any better policies in Ghana for long term policies. In Ghana, if, looking at the way our graduates really get stressed before even finding a job here, it's really difficult. It's kind of like if you don't have connect. When I say connect, kind of network. If you don't know, in Ghana they say something. There's a term used, who you know. If you don't know anyone up there, you can't find a job to do in Ghana. That's why most of our brothers and sisters are going outside Ghana to the Western world to seek greener pastures, because over there, well, really developed, and that they have good policies for graduates and everyone, even the less deprived are making it. People from Ghana who don't even go to school, who don't even have educations, go to the Western world, and then somehow, some way, somehow, they're able to survive. In Ghana here, it's very difficult to survive. And then also, I don't know, but I know Africans. But let me just not let me no, let me not say Africans. Let me use Ghana, because I'm from Ghana. Ghanaians don't really support their own. Even
Yeah,
African
I,
friends
I
and
talked
then brother, I
I
still
talked
abuse
about
them.
this and I got attacked too again.
Yeah, they don't support their own,
I
and
wanted to
especially
ask
the
you a
business of
question too
their
about
parents.
the unity of Black people. Uh, you as an African, okay, what do you think when people talk about the unity of Black people around the world?
Okay, so I think the problem with black people is trust. I've never been a white person, but what I know for sure is trust, and then there's a sense of competitiveness. You know, if um, if a friend is doing business and is leaving you out, it's just because that friend doesn't want you to compete uh, with him or her. The friend thinks you will overshadow them in terms of opportunities or in terms of successes. So with that, there's never unity because they prefer to do stuff separately. They prefer to boss out to the fact that they don't support their own. There's no unity. There's very
So
small unity. So it
because
makes
I
just a little portion of.
yeah, because I
Sorry?
saw what do you call it? Uh, they were thank you so much, Sydney Chase. Theodore Abe was saying something like this. The Supreme Leader, you are right, though, but according to Wadamaya, the negative is already out there, and so we want to do only positive. What do you call it? Positive. The positive. The negative. Don't you think that the only negative side of Africa people know is the infrastructure?
Well, the only negative side of Africa people know is the poverty. Yes, poor. Like Africa is poor. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're very poor in terms of infrastructure. Yeah, in terms of infrastructure, correct.
Yes.
Wait,
So this
we
is
need to boil down
listen,
to maybe
yeah, because if they are because
school
what we are
facilities,
talking about here,
hospitals, and
we are talking about real connections, right? Real what? Real connections. And what is the real connections?
yeah.
Real connection is when people give you that kind of they love you, they love you, they love you, they love you thing. And most of our fake Pan-African vloggers are there saying they should come. When they come, they are going to be welcome so much. But they don't make it clear to them that when they are coming, this is how they have to come. And this is the truth about us. Because these people who want to come here are black people. You understand what I'm saying? These people who want to relocate to Africa and the people who are always online, they are black people who want to come to Africa. So if you are not telling them the truth about the connection between us Africans, don't you think is a bad thing to do? Like you let them know because you and I know very well that we think Black Americans are not Africans. We don't consider them to be like that. And also, when you talk about unity, you and I know very well that in Africa we have a very big problem when it comes to unity, which is the tribalism part alone. So I want to even ask you a question. How is it like in Ghana when you talk about unity? Is everything well with tribalism and everything in Ghana? How is it like? What is your experience as you are simply from which region of Ghana? Can you tell us which region are you specifically from?
Ashanti region.
Ashanti region. Okay. So I want you to tell me a little bit. What is your experience when it comes to tribalism in Ghana? Because you are living in Ghana. Even though I have lived there, if I'm talking about this, people don't get it. How is it like?
Okay, so
Yeah, we are
when we
listening to
talk about
you.
tribalism, currently, currently, I think it's not it can't be compared to before. It's it's a little bit okay now. We in terms of unity, uh, unity in terms of tribalism, I would say it's really improved compared to before because of the working
Okay.
conditions and the schooling conditions in Ghana now.
Uh-huh.
Because yeah, previously, the various regions, we have schools in the various regions where um,
Okay, your microphone is actually off. I'm sure maybe you had a call or something. Yes, the link is right there below.
Oh,
If you want to be
sorry.
part of,
So
yeah,
okay, so I said, can you hear me now?
yeah, yeah, I
So
can
I was
hear
saying
you
that the
now.
various regions, but yeah, and then the various region leaders will encourage the indigenous to be going to schools, or yeah, to be going to schools in the various regions. But currently, it's not like that. People from the northern part of Ghana, the western part, come together.
Okay, so therefore, you are telling us that the tribalism part is improving because of the kind of system that we are having nowadays.
Oh, sorry,
As
my mic.
someone is asking, which tribe is the most powerful in Ghana? Maybe you can tell us because me, this side of this side of it, I don't normally go to this side of it. But then you can tell them maybe what you know about this powerful tribe. Which tribe do you think is powerful in Ghana?
Well, from my point of view, I would say the Ashanti, not because I'm an Ashanti, but well, history will tell you that the Ashantis are very very powerful.
Okay. So, Tana, your question is being answered. A Ghanaian says the most powerful tribe in Ghana is actually the Ashantis. Okay, because it's actually in our history books that the Ashantis are very, very powerful for real. So he's telling us, let me see the comment again. As for the tribalism part, our politicians who are creating the mess. Okay, so Theodore Ade is saying our political leaders are the ones creating the mess when it comes to tribalism. So, in total, what do you think about the African unity thing? And also the unity of Black people from other continents, also as well, together with Africans. What do you think? Do you think it is something that can happen? What is your mind? Don't you? Uh, okay, what is your mind on this particular question?
Well, we've been singing the song "Unity, Africa Unite, Africa Unites." Let's encourage unity in Africa. Let's encourage unity among us for a very long time, which I think we should be singing more because, well, as I'm saying, is improving, but not at the speed of light as we thought it will. But I think we can do better as Africans because without unity, trust me, African won't go anywhere. We need unity to develop Africa. We need unity to bring up Africa on the map in terms of um, development, in terms of so many other things. Because I mean, looking at the resources that we have in Africa, we still we still can't do a lot of things on our own. We still leave most of our resource to our past colonial leaders to tell us what to do. We leave our
Okay,
political leaders
now
to
we have
decide for us.
we have Mrs.
And
Sydney
well,
here too as well,
the
and I have some questions for her. I don't know if you also have some questions too as well. And first of all, we are going to ask Mrs. Sydney where she's talking from, and also um, what is her take on these Black Americans moving back to Africa? After that, we have some few questions to ask her as Africans too as well. So, Mrs. Sydney, you are welcome to the show. First of all, we want to know where are you talking from? Yes, hello. Yes, I think Mrs. Sydney, your microphone is off. Okay, okay. She's trying to get some headphones so that we can take the conversation to another level. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so guys, this is your boy, the Supreme Leader, and we are here to help you with every single, what do you call it, doubt that you have about Africa. Mrs. Sydney, can you hear me? Yeah, yeah, can you? Okay, it's working now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you perfectly and loud now.
Okay. I have an
So,
echo. I don't know
today's
why.
topic is Black Americans moving to Africa. What is your take on this?
I'm from New York City.
Okay.
I live in New York City.
Okay, you are welcome on the show, the Supreme Leaders Show, the show where we talk about the truth and the fact. We don't hide anything. Yes. So, what is your take about this particular topic, Black American moving to Africa? This is really trending, and I think we have to hear from you too as well because you are from the United States, and maybe, most definitely, maybe you might know some few people too who are trying to relocate to Africa because of what do you call it? What is your take on that?
Well, I've been looking to move myself for the last 4 years. I've been planning on doing that. And the reason why is because the United States right now is not safe for Black people. And a lot of us don't know about the continents. We don't know, don't know about the countries in Africa. We don't know about the tribes, and we don't know anything because we are here in the United States. We were taken. We're part of the diaspora, so we don't know our roots really. I don't know what tribe I came from. I don't know what country my people are from. I know I can trace them back to a part in South Carolina when some of them were slaves. Half of my family was slaves, half of them were free. So I don't even know what country. When you do the DNA test, it tells you that maybe you're 5% West African, 10% East African. So it's like a hodgepodge, right? It's a mix.
Yes.
And
okay,
it makes me sad to not be able to know exactly what tribe or what country my family came from. So I've been trying to do research. And this is the first channel that I've seen that's talking about some of the not so great things in Africa. Everyone talks about how beautiful it is, and it is. It's gorgeous, and it's amazing. I've never set foot on Africa, the African continent. So that's when I saw your channel. I said, well, let me see what he's talking about. But the thing that I want to ask you is, because I have neighbors that are from Ghana, and when I voiced to them that I wanted to visit and I wanted to travel back, they didn't seem very opening to me, welcoming. Oh yes, go home, go home. They didn't seem like that. And so I asked them, well, I always ask people from Africa, other countries, why are you here? If it's so amazing,
a very
home.
good question.
Like, why did you come here? I'm dating a Nigerian right now, and I ask him,
Okay.
well, why do you all come here? And what is so bad that made you leave, right?
Okay, so you said something about talking to them and they weren't so open. I talked about this part of what you just said. I said, you see, there are some facts that people don't talk about these facts, but they forget to know or understand that people of our race are these people. And they want to come to Africa, know Africa, settle in Africa, do a lot of things in Africa. So if you really love these people, why don't you tell them the truth? Even if you are projecting Africa, of course we have fantastic things in Africa. I will come to that, but not now. But now I'm really worried because a lot of Black Americans and also Black Europeans and also Blacks from different continents are dropping their passports for African passports. Number one, when you watch the Wadamaya channel, when he himself, he was traveling within Africa, I am sure there are a lot of hustle videos that he didn't even post it. And these are some of the common things. Even you are traveling with a common African passport, the kind of stress you go through alone, they are supposed to make that one even clear to our own Black people who want to come to Africa. Okay, you want to come to Africa, is a best place to come, fine, but don't think about dropping your passport or whatever. You have to know this is how our people are for real. You don't have to hide stuffs. You have to be real. If for real, the person really wants to, like, they have that curiosity, because we know a whole lot of Americans for real, they are curious about everything. Especially, I won't say the Black people, because the white people are more curious, because the white people have been coming to Africa for a very long time. Even the time YouTube wasn't common, the time people even thought Africa was the worst place, white people were coming and enjoying themselves.
But we didn't, just like there's some poverty in Africa, there's a lot of poverty here in America for Black Americans. It's not like you had the funds, many years ago to travel. And when we did, a lot of us were just so happy to go. And so, we listen and people come back and we listen to their stories.
I see your comment, and I will really love to see you on this chat too. If you want to be part of it, I'm going to leave the link below. Try and then join us, because it's very, very important. Sorry to interrupt. Can you please, you can continue, please. Sorry to interrupt. I was going through the comment section to let people know that I can see their comments. Yes, Mrs. Sydney, sorry, you can continue.
Oh, that's okay. I have an echo, so I hear you like 3 or 4 times. I'm not considering getting rid of my American passport. That's not something that I would do. But I think that's silly for anybody to get rid of their home passport. I would never suggest that, even for people coming here to America. I don't understand what that's about, but I wouldn't do that. But
and also one more thing, there is a question that I wanted to ask you too about your experience with African people. Your experience with African people back there in the United States, because I talked about we Africans, we have a lot of hidden habits and behavior. And I know most of you will for sure see this kind of thing, but maybe you think maybe it's normal. What is your experience with like the Africans? Because you just said it yourself, you live close to some Ghanaian families, and you ask them, it looks like they are trying not to open up some certain things to you. And also they are not really welcoming some of your questions. What is your experience? Maybe not only them, but then what is your experience in general with?
That's in general. When I meet Africans, I'm always so happy. And I always want to pick their brains, and talk to them and find out about their country and their language and their food. And sometimes I think they think I don't know, I'm being nosy. I don't know. I don't even understand it. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
so therefore, the nosy part, let me make something clear out here. The nosy part is part of us Africans most of the time. Like sometimes when somebody really wants to know about us, we draw conclusions. We draw conclusions that the person is trying to be nosy. You understand? But we don't simply consider it like, oh, this person is really like concerned. He wants to know what it's really like. Because maybe someday he or she will simply travel to Africa or something. You understand? And I talked about this. I talked about this. I got
But I
a
even
lot of the
asked
time
them,
people say
you
I'm
know,
trying to tarnish Africans' image, but it is what it is. It is what it. I don't know if you have also experienced the fact that most Africans want to be alone. They don't like. They don't really want to have some other black people from other continents into their group of community. I don't know if you have experienced that kind of thing too. Although I know you are happy if you come across Africans. I know. But then have you gotten such experience? Like, have you seen that kind of thing? I don't know if you have seen,
yes,
because I know about this as
yes,
an African and I'm living outside and I
yes,
know how it is.
yes. Even at my job right now, I have a lot of people from Africa working there, and they all, gather together. They find each other, and it's very hard to make friends sometimes. And they're here right now in the United States. I find that, and I'm so friendly. I'm so open. This is me, and I go up. Hi, how are you? Welcome to blah 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 where we work, and it's nice to meet you. And what country are you from? And other people from other countries have no problem telling me, but my own people, my own brothers and sisters
Black
are like,
people, yeah. Your own black people.
giving me the
That kind of look,
so
right?
I'm saying, why like that? What is going on? I keep trying, I keep trying because I'm trying not to
Not to
make
draw
them
conclusions.
alarmed or feel
Yeah,
afraid or anything.
yeah. Yeah, so these are some of the things that I do talk about. I talk about these things and I do get attacked. And I don't know, because most of these Pan African vloggers are making so much money from maybe super chat and those kind of things. And they are just lying to our own brothers and sisters who are black people who want to relocate to Africa. They are not telling them the truth. Do you think that is right to keep on only saying the positive stuff without saying the negative stuff too? Good.
I
Look at the comment here. Mike C said, African women can be rude and very cold. And also Tana says, African seems very secretive about their culture and society, suspicious. Okay, this is that is why I opened this channel, because I want to simply help my black people, not only black Americans, but black everyone. I do talk to a lot of people who send me messages on WhatsApp, who follow me on Instagram and stuff like that. I do tell them what they want to know, and still they go to Africa and they thank me afterwards. I do tell them the fact, but you see, I don't need money on YouTube. I started my YouTube channel, I think, not so long ago, and I do talk about more profitable stuff. I don't expect anyone to give me anything. I have a very good guys out here. I think it's very important to help. Just a minute. Okay, go and play. Go play. Yes, because I think it's very, very important to simply let our people, they are black people just like us. Why are
right,
we hiding stuff from them?
right.
If they want to get to know us deeply, why are we hiding stuff from them? And when we wake up as Africans, we are lying to them that there is a unity. Meanwhile, there is a big problem in Africa. Okay, let me ask my brother, Mr. Michael. I don't know if you are there. You have some question to ask our sister Sydney. You can ask her a question too about what I don't know. Any question you can simply ask her too as well because she's
Oh,
sharing her experience with us. I don't know if you have some question or maybe she has some question to ask you because you are living in Ghana, you are living in Africa at this moment. So maybe she also has some questions to ask you. So I'm going to leave you to ask her a question or she ask you a question. Let's go on.
okay. So what I was saying is, well, I'm just happy about the way she's enthused about this whole African conversation. She looks so excited, and I would like to say if she really wants to come to Africa, well, Ghana is one of the places that she can think of coming. But she just have to know that our, our healthcare facilities here aren't the best. Apart from the rich, green, natural feeling that you have when you're home, I can assure you that well, there's no racism here. There's no racism here in Ghana. You can feel at home when you're ready to come to Ghana. I can also suggest some beautiful places that you can go. I don't know if you've seen videos of some of these slave castles and or very nice places to be to experience what what our forefathers did experience during their time. So, Miss Sydney, don't hesitate to come to Africa, especially Ghana. It's going to be a very good experience for you. I can assure you that.
All right, Miss Sydney, you can simply ask him a question too as well because I think he's living there. You can ask him a typical questions that you have or you had wanted to ask our fellow Africans over there. You can because he's going to tell you the truth. He's not going to hide anything. So this is the chance. You can simply ask him because me, when I say the truth, people attack me. So you can simply ask him the truth and then he is going to tell you. So let's get on that.
Is Aburu? Is that how you say your name?
Yeah,
You want to greet
Michael.
him? It's Michael. His name is Michael.
Michael. Okay.
Yeah.
So in Ghana, I know Accra is the main city, right? So
Yeah,
I've been reading and researching, and I'm finding that Accra may not be the best place to stay as far as a bigger city. I don't want to be in a big city like New York City anymore. So, where would you suggest someone who's repatriating from America to Ghana to live? Number one, and number two, um, what industries are most needed as far as building a business in Ghana?
okay. So, number one, uh, if I just want to be clear. You were repatriating in terms of being a permanent resident in Ghana.
Hello, Supreme Leader.
Sorry, you're on mute. I didn't hear you.
No, I want to ahead. Okay, you can go on. After that,
Yes,
Mr. Farha, I'll
repatriating.
invite you
Yes.
also. You can stay on it. Let's hear his answer to Mrs. Sydney first. Then after that, I will ask you. I will allow you to also talk, Mr. Farhan. Let's go, Mr. Michael. You were talking. Sorry for the interaction.
Okay, so yeah, in terms of repatriating and being a permanent resident in Ghana, I would suggest to you the central region, which is Cape Coast. Central region is not as crowded as Accra. Accra is very crowded. So the best place to live will be central region, maybe close to the coast, so that you can actually have some cool breeze. it's not too expensive to live in the central region as well. And you have it's not far from Accra. It's about 120 kilometers to Accra. So easy access roads to Accra. So that would be the best place to live. And in terms of industry, talking about business, uh, to to flourish, first of all, Ghana is a developing country. So anything that you touch can easily be turned into gold. But I would prefer that you focus on the agric side of business because we have fertile lands everywhere in Ghana. The lands are fertile, very rich for growing crops. So that would be one of the best industries you would want to be find yourself in agriculture business. Yeah. I'm a farmer, but I'm a maize corn farmer here in Ghana. So that's the main business I do here in Ghana. So I know what I'm talking about in terms of agric. But apart from agric, because Ghana is a developing country, we lack a lot of stuff. So anything you touch, as I said earlier, can easily be turned into gold. Yeah.
And we have, what do you call it, our Somalian
Thank
brother or
you.
Kenyan brother
Thank
too,
you.
as well. I think you can also ask him because when we talk about Africa, of course, you can choose a whole lot of options. We have over 54 countries in Africa, and I have one brother here. His name is Farhan Ali. I'm going to allow him to also simply you can ask him a question because Africans are here. So so
Okay.
any question that you have, you can
So,
simply ask them because they are living in Africa at the moment.
one question.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Mr.
So,
Farah.
hello. So, only I have a question, yeah, before I started. You're from Ghana,
Oh, okay,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I know your government like implemented a program called the Year of Return. So, like,
The year of return
what
in
is
Ghana.
yeah, yeah. So, like, what is your like observation there? Because a lot of people they come back to Africa, they settle in Ghana. So, like, what do you see there? Like, is it the Ghana government like are they benefiting? Yeah.
Okay, I am not living in Ghana at the moment. It's Mr. Michael who is living in Ghana. So I think this
Okay.
question
Yeah.
you see, an African is
Yeah.
curious about other African countries. So
Yeah.
so this is how it works.
Yeah.
We share,
Okay.
we learn, and then we know the truth. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Michael,
Yeah.
this question is for you. He was asking about how is it going over there with the year of return because you are living in Ghana, so we don't know if you have seen
Yeah.
enough. If you haven't seen anything too, you can simply tell us too as well, Mr.
Okay.
Michael. Are you there, Mr. Michael?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Can you answer his question for us, please?
Like, what's the
Well,
benefit like of
our
yeah?
year of return was
Yeah.
short-lived.
Okay.
Yeah, our year of return was short-lived because of COVID.
Yeah.
Right after the year of return, we had to embrace COVID into our society. But
Mr. Farhan, you didn't tell us where you are living. Somebody is
Yeah.
asking us. Tana is asking where you are living.
Nairobi, Kenya.
Nairobi, Kenya. He's living in Kenya.
Yeah. And the last time I was with your
Kenya's
friend,
on my
he
list
said, yeah,
too. Just so you know, Farhan.
yeah.
Kenya's on my list too. I've been researching Kenya.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
so you can simply ask him a lot of
Okay. You
questions about Kenya too as well.
welcome to Kenya. Yeah. Actually, in Kenya, there are a lot of places you can stay. We have Nairobi, Mombasa, which is a beach. So like yeah.
Yes, guys. I don't know, Miss
Yeah.
Sydney, do you have more questions to ask Mr. Michael or Mr. Farhan? Then we can try to see if we can wrap up and then plan another one in the night around maybe Brazil. Here in Brazil is 3:31 here in Brazil,
You took her.
and let's see if we can try and then wrap up. If you have more questions, you can simply ask those questions. I can allow you freely to ask your questions so that they'll give you more answers.
Okay.
Because we have Ghana,
Yeah.
we have Kenya with us.
Yeah.
And we are not living in
Yeah.
Africa, unfortunately. You are living in the US and I am living in South America. So
Right.
Yeah.
if you want to
I have
know
a
too
question.
about South America, you can ask me
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
can simply answer that one too as well.
Okay, I hear
yeah,
everybody at once right now.
Okay.
yeah. I have a question for Sydney. So, like,
Yeah.
if you had to choose a country, which country will you choose in Africa? Which country will you choose to stay in the country? Because we have 54 countries in Africa, and like every country has like a good side. So, which country will you choose to stay?
I
Yeah.
have a 10 on my list right now, 10 African countries. Tanzania,
Okay. Okay.
Mozambique,
Okay.
Kenya, Ghana,
Yeah. Yeah.
Namibia,
Okay.
Nigeria,
Okay.
Uganda, Rwanda,
Okay.
and okay, that's 9. I think
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
those are the ones.
Okay. So, like, what is your best five
And
countries
South
like in
Africa.
Africa? So, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Any questions? More
Okay.
questions, Mrs. Sydney. You have to throw the questions. You have to ask deep questions. I want you to ask
The
more
deep
deep questions.
questions I want to know is
Hmm.
depending on what country I come into, Ghana and Kenya, if I repatriate, do I have to leave every 90 days as a
I think.
when I get a visa? Do I have to leave every 90 days and then come back? And
Okay.
and
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay. I, I think for your American passport, I think you can stay Kenya. I think for at least a minimum of 6 months. Then you can leave. You can come back again. Yeah. I don't know what about Ghana, but for the Kenya, I think like that. You have 6 months to stay in the country, then you can go. Yeah, and come back.
Well, Ghana,
Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah.
um, Ghana, Ghana is also 6 months, but it will depend on your visa. In this case, you said you want to repatriate permanently, so you can stay in
Okay.
Ghana for as long as you want. But that would mean, well, in terms of taxes, taxes. Uh,
Okay.
in terms of taxes, if you have to pay, I don't know whether the double tax rule will apply. If you have to pay taxes in the US and pay taxes in Ghana, but in terms of residence, you can stay as
So
long
in the
as it's
house,
not
in the
to be a
home,
permanent
if
resident.
I purchase a home or if I rent a home, do I have to um, get my own water or get my own heating? How does that work? Does it, can I pick up a washing machine and dry and washing machine to wash my clothes? Do I have to do that by hand? Um,
I love that question. I love
I'm
that
just
question.
asking because I have a laundromat in my apartment complex. I go, I do my laundry, I come back.
Really? Really?
Okay, so in Ghana, well, you can decide to have your own washing machine. You can decide to have your own washer at home, but in terms of utility, you definitely pay your own utility bill, which is the water, the light, electricity, your water and electricity. Yeah, but if you want to have your own washer at home, that's up to you. In the neighborhood, most neighborhoods there are laundry mats there. So if you want to decide to do your laundry at the laundry mat, that will also be on you.
Is it as a female moving to a country by herself? What would be the safest places to, where would be the safest places to live? Because, you know, like in New York City, there are some safe places and there's some not so safe places. So where would you, as a young, as a single female, where would the best place live?
Ghana is one of the safest countries to live in the world. Ghana is one of the safest countries to live in the world. We have
Nigeria is not
low
safe.
rates in terms, uh, compared to Ghana, Nigeria is not safe. Because Ghana, there's a low rate of robberies and stuff. No thefts, very low rates. So and burglary stuff very low. So Ghana is one of the safest places to live. So if you're living in Ghana, it's not something that you should think about. That is not part of Ghanaians. Even thought Ghanaians don't think about robbery and stuff. No, we think of how to survive hunger.
Interesting. Yes. Ask more deep questions, please. More deep questions.
So
And as I said earlier, our
go ahead.
healthcare facilities are not the best. Our government healthcare facilities are not. We don't have the infrastructure and technology compared to US. So that is also a concern. Most of our leaders have to fly outside Ghana to seek better healthcare in the Western world, and some places like South Africa. Yeah,
Okay. So the healthcare is not that great. Is that
no,
what you're
not at all.
saying? In
Yeah,
Ghana?
exactly. Yeah, in
So
Ghana.
do you have to have insurance? Do I need to take my health insurance? Will my health insurance? I have to look into my health insurance. So can you purchase health insurance in Ghana?
Uh, yes, we have private service providers who are into this insurance business. Yes, you can purchase a health insurance from them. Yes, and then walk into private hospitals. Well, the private hospitals in Ghana I would say, are preferable to the government. So
So
it's
there are
best
private hospitals
to go to the
that
private.
you could use?
But
Yeah,
what about
a lot
the
of private
insurance
hospitals.
company? Do you think it works? Because I know for sure that most of the it doesn't work at all. You end up paying when you need it. You are going to go through some hassle before you can even use that insurance. So what about
The,
that?
the
I don't know
government,
if
the
you
government
have some health
health,
insurance.
the government health, the government health insurance is not the best, but the private ones are okay. Yeah, because it's a private company and there are a lot of competition. They wouldn't want to mess around. Yeah.
Okay, I have another Ghanaian here. I don't know if he's a Ghanaian, but we are going to confirm with you as well. Farhan, I haven't forgotten about you, Farhan. I will bring you back on very soon, please. Yes, Mr. Theodore, Mr. Abbey. I don't know if you are from Ghana, but then first of all, I want you to introduce yourself first. Then from there, Mrs. Sydney can also ask you a lot of questions, deep ones, and please, you have to be very real with us with the questions and the answers. Thank you so much. So let's go. Tell us where you are coming from and introduce yourself a little bit, then we can continue.
I think there's someone talking at the background.
Someone is talking. No, no one is talking.
It's an echo. That's all. It's an echo.
Okay, my name is Steve Raji. I live in Accra. And,
Yes, Mrs. Sydney, Mr. Adam is from Ghana, right? Are we right, Mr. Adam?
affirmative.
Okay, so I want Mrs. Sydney to ask you some big questions You are from Ghana and you are African, so please allow Mrs. Sydney to ask you any question. Let's go, Mrs. Sydney.
Okay, so Michael was answering me about insurance. I also want to know, with regards to working and getting money and bringing money with me, how much money should I bring if I decided I wanted to move to Ghana, right? If Ghana becomes the country that I decide I want to live in, what would sustain me for at least a year with no employment until I get myself settled? And what is
Yeah.
the what is the currency in Ghana, and what is the rate to the dollar?
Okay. First of all, I'll say
Mr. Ale, we cannot hear you. I don't know if it is the network, but we cannot hear you properly.
okay. Can you hear me now? With
We can
the
hear you.
fantastic the dollar issue. The American dollar dollar $1 is equal to 5 cedis, 90 pesos.
Wow.
And in coming to Ghana, it's actually I think every immigration has an amount that you can bring to one particular country, and it actually depends on you how much uh, you are carrying on you.
What about the job side? She was asking you about how can she survive in Ghana if she, in case she wants to settle in Ghana. Like, what is your take on that? Am I right, Mrs. Sidney? Hello?
Yeah, of course. As for survivor, because of the value of our currency, it's always it's good like you bring enough money. The dollar is 5 cedis in Ghana here, 5 cedis 90 pesos. So when you are coming here, actually, the money you bring will be enough compared to our city here. You bring about like $2,000, you can even get like times five of it in our local currency. So you have to do that calculation. The amount that you check because anything that we buy here is five times what whatever you buy in US is five times what we buy here. So coming down with enough money, I think you will be able to survive, and you can touch your hand on any business. You will be able to survive.
Okay. Mrs.
So
You heard him.
so it's going to cost 5 times more. He said. I think that's what I heard.
Yeah,
It
he's
would cost me
saying,
5 times more. So
yeah, he's saying,
so my apartment is $1,200 a month. So it would cost me what, $45,000 a month to live.
no.
No,
What he is saying
well,
is that he's saying, okay, he's here, so let me allow him to talk. Mr. Adler, please, I'm sorry, you can talk.
I know what I'm saying is in Ghana,
4,500.
our
Sorry.
currency, it's a dollar is equal to 5 cedis 90 pesos in Ghana. So even when you bring few dollars, you are going to get a lot of money in Ghana. You understand? Yes. So $1 is to 5 cedis 90 pesos in Ghana.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So that's basically it.
So would it make sense to just come there with my bags and then buy everything in Ghana, or would it make sense to ship anything over there? I don't
I
think
think
it
shipping
makes
will be
sense
the
to
best.
ship things.
Yeah, I think when most of the things when you come and you buy it, yeah, it's even better that way. But when you want to ship, it's also good. But to me, when you come here, you buy it's a bit less as compared to when you ship.
I think the network it's a little bit wrong because it looks like Mrs. Sydney hears you like 10 seconds late before it's like a little bit hanging. I don't know. But
How is
maybe
the internet in Ghana? That's what I want to
yeah.
know. How's the internet? How's the internet in Ghana? I can't move without no internet. If there's no internet, I can't go.
All right, so guys, let me wrap up out here. Before we go, you can simply leave a message, Mr. Ade. You can firstly leave your message across because I know a whole lot of things that I say. Uh, I do get a lot of attacks, but then I do talk facts. What is on plate is what I say. And I don't have problem with people leaving negative comments at the comment section because it helps me to better myself too as well as the supreme leader. So don't worry if you don't agree with the things I say in my video. You can simply leave your comment at the comment section and then let me know. But before we go, Mr. Ade, you can leave a message across and also after then we see what Mrs. Sydney has to say. Mr. Farhan, I'll bring you back to also leave your message across before we go off. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Adi, let's go. Please leave your message across before we go off. The
Okay, so
network, right?
finally I'll say
Okay.
yeah. So finally I'll say coming to Ghana. I mean, it's worth trying. You have to come and assess it yourself. You don't have to base on what people will tell you all the time. Like you have to come and assess it yourself, and then you make an ultimate judgment on that.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank
Ali.
you
I'll still look
all.
forward to hear from you. Yes, Mrs.
Sure.
Sydney,
Thank
do
you
you
very
have
much.
anything to say before we go offline?
I really appreciate this show. Thank you so much. And thank you for having me on. And I was able to ask some questions, and it was so welcoming and so warm. And if this is the way you are online, I can only imagine what it's going to be like when I get there. So thank you very much.
You are
Thank you.
super welcome and see you in my next live video. Bye bye, everybody. Love you guys. Don't forget to share the channel.